Hi, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy, and together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Hey, happy Pride!
Happy Pride.
Yes, it is June 1st, 2025, first day of Pride Month. Hey, well, where we
Hey.
are, it's Pride every day.
That's
but
it.
hey, we're going to be all over the place in
Our
June,
world is-
right? Everybody's going to be all
We're
over
gonna
the
start
place.
out today. We're gonna start out today, and we're going to Pittsburgh's Pride. We're not going. I don't think we're going to get to see the parade.
Yeah.
We'll get to see the parade maybe as it enters into the park.
Okay.
You know,
Where we're going to be. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay. So we're going to be around.
we can even like take our chairs and be right outside the park. So as it comes in,
That's
you
true.
know, we could be sitting there.
That's a good idea.
And then we'll
Yeah.
just pick our chairs up and go
Mhm.
move over to where we're
Mhm.
going to be hanging out.
Yep. That's a
So,
good idea.
Hey,
What time does the parade start? Like at noon? We'll find out.
yes.
We'll be there. We're on TikTok Live and on YouTube Live. And hey, good morning, Kate.
Hey,
Happy Pride to
thank
you.
Thank you for coming back. We
And-
appreciate it. Anybody else that's on our YouTube, make sure you minimize the chat and click on the thumbs up. Thank you very much, because that helps the algorithm know we're here. Good morning,
right.
everybody. Morning. Let's see.
So we're on TikTok and on YouTube Live together because it is Pride. We are everywhere. So what's all happening on Pride today?
Yeah, anybody going
TikTok.
anywhere?
TikTok is jumping today.
Oh, yeah.
It is just jumping.
If you didn't see our new video that we shot less than 10 minutes ago, jump on it right now. Definitely make sure you click a like on it and comment Happy Pride. Yeah.
Right.
Good
So,
morning,
what I
Rambling
just thought was-
Girl.
That's just like a radio playing in my head. Happy Pride, happy.
Yeah.
I am so excited. It's a holiday. It's like our annual holiday.
I woke up this morning, I went and got my shower, and then I came back into the bedroom, and Judy was laying there sleeping, and I said, Happy Pride, Judy, Happy Pride. I said, I should have had some tassels.
You
I
should
had
have
some rainbow tassels. Because I think you would have really liked some rainbow tassels. That would have been fun. Maybe I'll pick some up while we're at Pride, because that's another thing about being at Pride.
You can pick up.
Yeah, you can purchase
everything.
a lot of stuff that,
God.
you know. So,
Yeah.
how about the rest of you guys? You going to Pride?
And for anybody who's never been to Pride, you're going to want to hit it. You're going to want to hit it. If you're thinking about coming out, or if you just came out and you've never been to Pride yet.
Morning, Amber. Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, and you've never been to Pride yet, it is the place to be. So if anybody's never been to Pride and you're planning to go for the first time ever, we have an old YouTube episode about what to take with you to be prepared for Pride. But we can go over some of that stuff now, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one thing, definitely, because I'm not going to stand all day, you got to take your bag chair.
Yep. Take a bag chair with you.
And a lot of times people give away bottles of water while you're there, but I'm going to suggest you take a water with you.
Yep.
Take a water bottle. And then
take a backpack, like a big old giant empty backpack, because you're going to be picking up swag.
Lots
oh my
of
God,
swag.
like nothing before.
Right. You know, they're giving away all kind of goodies and everything. Hey, lady, thank you for being our newest follower. Sunny, thanks for the flowers. Love it. Happy Pride. Thank you very much. Hey, Chris Cooley, thank you very much for sharing.
What are some other tips y'all have for people going to Pride for the first time ever? Walking shoes.
Oh, yes, definitely. I don't care if you think you got the cutest toes in the United States. Do not put on no flip-flops and expect to walk around all day long at the Pride Parade and then through the festival and stuff, because, I mean, unless you're like 15, because otherwise, man, it can be hard on you. It can be hard on you. I mean, that thing starts rubbing in between your toes. You know that thing in the flip-flops? Oh, good Lord. You need good shoes. Get yourself a pair of good shoes.
Yeah, and
hey, Alyssa.
And get yourself all Pride out. Get your clothes. Get your clothes. Get the wildest, craziest stuff you would never wear but always wanted to. Because this is the place to wear
something. Don't go down there wearing your Nike t-shirt and your black shorts. You know, break out some kind of tie-dye t-shirt or something.
I mean, if you were the kind of person that always just wears the same blue jeans and same t-shirt, and you don't want to draw any attention to yourself, listen to me. Wear the rainbows, or you are going to draw attention to yourself.
Yes.
Because everybody got on their best Pride stuff. Or here's another one. If you're like, no, I don't. But this is your chance. This is the chance to break out of your shell. You're not going with anybody in your family who knows you. They've never seen you like this before. They're never going to see you like this.
Don't
This
matter.
is your chance.
This is what we wear all the time, though.
I know, but that's us. But
Yes.
that's us. But I'm saying because I didn't always wear this kind of
Oh,
stuff.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, it's fun, yes, and it's so great to be
Good
able to
morning,
wear all
Carly.
this stuff.
Good morning.
I mean, I still haven't worn like the sexiest stuff out in Pride that I could ever have worn. I never did that when I was younger.
Mm-mm.
Still haven't done it now. So that's
No.
so I understand.
I don't even know.
I understand not wearing all the craziest stuff, but we've seen people.
We
wear it,
should
and
do
it's
like some
great.
kind of fun challenge. Like if we happen to luck out and see some of them assless chaps today,
Mm-hmm.
we should do something fun. Like, I don't know.
Like
You
take
know.
a picture with them.
Well, this is true. Maybe I could lean my head down there and do a selfie. You know?
I think they would even. I think they would even let. I think we even asked. They would let us take a picture.
Right. Take a selfie
That's right.
with the ass cheeks. So that's what I'm going to do. If I get a chance, I'm going to take selfies. I don't know why it won't let me do this. Like,
With this Edie, there's been a little bit of trouble with TikTok world over here. I guess they're just so bombarded with so much pride stuff that it can't handle it.
Like it's saying every time like somebody types pride, it's blocking it.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. Well, not really, because up there, but it says like Kelly right here says, "Hello, ladies, happy Pride." You know.
Yes. But I
Hey,
can
Dana
let
Star.
me see.
Let's see, y'all.
I can see it. It's
make me wanna
faded, but I
go,
can see it.
Right.
So maybe
So
you don't have to worry about it every time.
Okay. So you guys can see it. You just see it's faded.
It's because you have it filtered in the settings. So
I
we'll
just
have to
looked
see
in.
why.
Well, I just looked, and when I clicked, I know that's normally how I fix it. But now when I click on it, right, it says no filtered comments yet. Community flagged comments will appear here. And then when I click on that, it says spam comments, potential unkind comments, community flagged comments. So maybe I'll unclick that. See what happens. Okay.
And then we'll see if we have to click it back on again.
Yeah.
So, thank you for the roses.
Yes, thank you.
Mwah.
So let's see. It's already. Let's see. It's because I already filtered them. Oh, okay.
Oh,
well.
Then maybe you better click the
Rachel. See if you can fix that, honey.
It just took off one of the filters that should probably be turned on. So I want to say good morning, Deborah.
Hey, yeah. Let's see. So what are you going out today, Rachel? Are you going out for Pride? You know, you wearing something cool.
Everybody who's on here on YouTube, just say hi so we can give you a shout out.
Right. If you're on YouTube,
up.
say hi so that we can see that the scrolling stuff. Excuse me. And it all helps. Boy, I need to clean that shelf off behind me. Look at that.
Oh.
You know, maybe put something cute there.
Yeah, well, that's Edie's working shelf, just so y'all know, because she's in here growing a garden inside the house.
Yeah.
And it is wonderful. We have fresh salad and everything, but we're not going to go talk about food right away, right?
Let's see. I am wearing a Pride flag dress. I am a community flag.
Yes. Yeah, that Josie. Yeah, Josie.
All right.
So what are tips? Any more tips for somebody going to Pride for the first time ever? What are your tips for folks going to Pride the first time ever? First time ever.
Well, I just know that, I mean, the weather has been so iffy too that people are, you know, well, Dave, I know it is, you know, I know it is, Dave. And I would like to say that, you know, what you're saying is not correct, but I'm confused.
I never thought of Pride being the Lord Day.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Wow, that's really going over the top.
You know what? I mean, if you think about it, it's really nice because now it's Sunday and everybody's got the day off because ain't nobody going to church, evidently. You know?
Apparently not.
Yeah. I mean, evidently they just want to hang out with the Pride people.
So Josie's tips is have fun at your first Pride event. Your first event.
Get lots of swag and then bring it home and think, why did I get this? Why do I have all these like?
I think that only happens when you're older. When you're younger, it's like, wow, look at all this stuff I got.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fun when you get those free see things, you know. And But all those
but the swag,
pamphlets.
we've gotten some good swag. We've gotten some
I got a bag in there right
packs and
now.
stuff. Mhm.
Yeah, I got a bag in there. Well, remember that one fanny pack we gave to the baby?
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
nice. It's a real official
Yeah.
one. But yeah, I got a real nice bag, them ones that fold up and stuff. I'm trying to remember to take it with us so in case we need it,
That's
you know,
right.
because even though I try to say don't get all that swag, don't take all that junk, it's so hard to resist. Especially we could use some ink pens.
Yeah.
I just got ink pens the other day, you know, from the Goodwill. But
That's
so
right.
we could use some ink pens if we see some good ones that say, you
That's
know,
right.
Happy Pride.
And then take money with you because you're going to want to buy stuff. You're going to want to buy food. You know, I always want to buy food, but you're going to want to buy stuff.
I lost
you know, the Pride stories are going to be all over the place.
Well, I lost my my belt broke because I had it for 10 years and it finally wore out, right? And then I lost my favorite black visor with my little Pride thing on it, my fishing hook.
Oh,
I
saw it somewhere.
Yeah.
It might be in the truck. I think I saw it somewhere.
Yeah. Wow. Because that's what I was going to have to buy, even though God knows I got enough visors.
No, but you can always get another Pride
That
visor
one was
if you need one.
special, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it had the salt stains all around the top of it from where it had been at fishing so many times. And, you know, it's one of the things. Megan probably throwed it away. She probably throwed it away with my other hoodie.
Because she
Megan's
said
my daughter.
All beat up, and
she probably said,
should be wearing
you should be wearing
fresh and new.
Yeah, she said, get your coach.
She didn't know. She never took martial arts this year. Because in martial arts, you keep your belt, and you keep your belt for the next and the next. It's supposed to show all that sweat.
Yeah, no. Happy Pride, friends. Hey, Lacey. Thank you. You rock too. Lilith, thank you. So it's really good to see all you guys. We're just going to be on for a little while, so we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. If you got something you want to talk about, you know, anything exciting happened this week. Did we watch any good gay TV this week?
I don't know.
Yesterday we watched that one series.
Oh yeah, it was the 4th season. So it was a movie a long time ago with Alda. Now it's made new with Tina Fey in it. It's got a gay male couple in it. You know, the 3 couples are all friends. Alda comes in and plays the mom, the dad of one of them.
So wait. Okay, now we can talk about this because yesterday I was thinking about it and I didn't. Did anybody get to see that series? What's it called?
The 4th season.
The 4 seasons. Okay. I felt like the gay couple made out a lot more than the straight couple, couples. I felt like every time you turned around, they were, I mean, I understand, you know, but I just wondered if they kind of overdid it a little bit in the writing of this because it was good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like in poor taste, but what would make them more passionate than the other couple? Why wouldn't they be breaking it off too? You know what breaking it off is, right? That's not too old of a term for you, right?
Well, they spend a lot of months away from each other.
Oh, okay.
Remember? I mean, sometimes they're coming onto this vacation right after the one's been away on a 3-month gig working somewhere. And then now they come together. So yeah, they're all over each other.
Good morning, Cart. Let's see. You were scrolling and you two have a great day. Yes, we'll have a great day. Welcome in everyone and tap. That's right. If you're here, tap. Tapping is clapping. Thank you very much for the flowers, Blue Gold. Tap, 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 tap. Come on. Let's see.
Okay, tapping is clapping. I'm tapping on mine too.
It's got 3,900. Okay,
hey, I want to thank everybody for the.
I want to
thank everybody for the thumbs up here, also on YouTube. Thank you.
Yeah, let's get this baby tapping here. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get these numbers up so they'll know. So that TikTok will know that the Rainbow Grannies. Oh my God. Hi, I'm Edie.
I'm Judy. And together we're the Rainbow Grannies. Hey!
We come on here every Saturday and Sunday, usually at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. And we are part of the LGBT plus community. We have Coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. That's what our little show is called. And here comes Apollo. And he knows he's not allowed on the table. But
and that's why he's coming around my side.
Yeah. So what we do is we come on here and we talk about whatever we pops into our heads, which God knows there's a lot that pops into my head. We share with you too and let you go ahead and talk about something, you wouldn't believe the young people and stuff, old people too, that have come on here and decided to basically come out or going on their very first date with someone of the same sex, and they want to tell somebody so bad. So we're the ones that they get to tell. And I'm gonna tell you, you ain't seen nobody so excited. We get so excited about it because it's like you're all finally getting a chance to live your truth, and that's what we love. We love the fact that, even though, because both of us had lives before we got here, so to be able to be in this position now and have a wonderful life and living our truth is a wonderful thing,
Right. And, no matter how old we get, we still remember coming out.
Yeah.
We still remember the coming out.
Fear.
We remember
the fear behind it, because you're so afraid that everybody's going to hate you.
Right.
They're just all going to hate you. And,
And we also remember the joy of coming out. It's like, yes, I'm gay, and being at our first gay bar, and it's like, wow. For me, before I went to my first gay bar, I went to my first queer poetry reading, right? My first queer poetry reading. And even there, wow, because all the women were dressed like me. And in the straight world, none of the women were dressed like me.
Right.
It's like, oh,
hi, Deborah.
This is where I belong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I remember going to my first gay bar, and I actually think I went by myself, which is, because I was still living that closeted life, and I heard there was a gay bar in Wheeling, West Virginia, and so I went over there, and I was ready, and I creeped down the alley and went in, and all of a sudden it was just like, wow. They had dancers there from they come down from Columbus, Ohio, and I watched them dance, and and it was just, it was really, really nice,
That's good. Somebody here in TikTok just wrote that they came out 30 years ago. It's their 30th anniversary of being out. And I never thought about that. I never thought about an anniversary of being out.
I don't think people really save like these kind of holidays, because today is a holiday, that to come out. I don't think so. Only thing I did the special to me that I can remember about the Pride holiday.
Yeah.
We went to Pride probably about 3 or 4 years, and I looked up and I saw somebody's fanny pack. And I was just like, I have got to have that fanny pack. So I went home and I ordered me the Rainbow Coach fanny pack because, and I'm going to tell you, there's not very many places, even though I do, but there's not very many places you can wear it and just feel so, I don't know. It just doesn't really, even though it's rainbow colored, it doesn't really go with everything.
And somebody's 49 and coming out today. Yay!
Ooh,
all right.
Blue Opal.
All right. Congratulations.
So Blue Opal, can you tell us, where are you from? What state or anything like that? Let's see. Billy Hollahurst came out at 8. Wow. That's wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Oh, so you're in Maryland. That's too bad, because I was hoping you were from Pittsburgh area.
We could meet you. We're looking at the cat all of a sudden, who's like going to leap off. No, you're not going to do it. No, you're not. I'm going to go get the cat.
Yeah, I'll let you see.
I don't think
you
so.
See the cat up on top of the curio cabinet?
Is he looking outside?
There's a gnat, maybe.
Oh.
You see him looking all intense.
I should get him, huh?
No, he'll be fine. Don't you think he'll be fine, guys?
I know. Cats know how to leap and how not to leap.
McKeesport. Blue Opal.
I came out bi at 8, came out gay at 14.
Wow. Yeah, I think a lot of people, we talk about this, but I think a lot of people do that I'm bi thing. It's just such a cushion. There are people that are genuinely bi. Please don't misunderstand that. But I just think it's just such an easy cushion, because the world will accept you a lot easier if you say, I'm bi.
On the other hand, I vaguely think I remember saying I was bi because it didn't occur to me that I didn't have to be attracted to men.
Yeah.
I went out with guys that, 1 date or 2 max, but nothing ever, serious happened. But I thought I was supposed to date men. So when I liked women too, then I thought maybe I was bi. And then figured out I didn't have to be attracted to men. So there also could be that.
Yeah.
I didn't worry about any cushion. I was just excited that I knew I was attracted to women and I could like say so.
Right, right. Well, you came from a world too where your family didn't like hate you.
That's
You know, her family accepted her and accepted me when I came into her world and into her family. I mean,
Mhm.
they accepted the fact that there I was. Not only was I black, I was a lesbian and a Democrat.
Mhm. My family's Democrat. So it would be quite a story if they were hardcore Republican, wouldn't it?
Well,
And they
towards the end
accepted us.
there, you
So
know,
we've got
when
Kelly
or
from
wait, should I say it like it? When dementia set in, they begin to get a little bit confused, you know. But I mean, but we all knew in their hearts what they really thought. Okay.
There we go. So what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
Oh God.
Oh yeah, but
I don't know.
even with my family being accepting,
Mhm.
I still didn't know that they would be when I came out, and I still stayed closeted to my family for pretty long time.
Yeah. Don't you
Mhm.
think? I mean, we all see it now, but don't you think it's really funny when people walk around thinking that nobody realizes they're gay?
Yeah.
You know, and like, I mean,
I mean, I was
and
in
it
blue
shows.
jeans and sneakers and t-shirt my
Oh
whole
my God!
life.
And you
You
just thought
know.
that was just like what every straight woman wears. Well, it may be what every straight woman wears, but they wear it a
But
little bit
but I
different.
get mine at the boys' store.
Or the army surplus store.
Right.
You know, nothing like a nice pair of Carhartts.
And my t-shirt went cut off and tight around the boobs.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I laughed my ass off. So true.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Love you too. We need to love. Hate always loses. Oh my God. Why would
Love
you?
your name.
Why would,
So,
how
can we
can
say
you
the
do
name?
that?
Are we
No,
allowed
I
to say
don't
the
want to
name?
say it. I don't want
Okay.
to say it. It's like having shit in your mouth.
What's that?
It's like having shit in your mouth.
Oh.
If by chance something happens
Well, the
and I
first.
say something that TikTok knocks us off for, because sometimes we can go to TikTok jail. We have a
Yeah.
YouTube channel, and our YouTube channel is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. So we're running that right now over on the other computer there. So our YouTube channel is being recorded and stuff, so you can watch it later on. You can share it with your friends. They can get a laugh off of us too. We can I've been working on my hashtags too. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Today I did hashtag lesbian. You wouldn't believe there's like 3 million of them. Good morning,
Well,
Toby. How you doing?
so let's see. I'm
Let's see.
gonna have
May
to.
I ask a difficult question? Well, Shelby,
Oh.
you can always ask a difficult question, but you never know what kind of answer you're going to get. So go
So,
ahead, give it to us, Shelby.
so here we have Kelly from Michigan says came out of the womb gay and still gay 58 years later. Love your truth. Live with pride.
That's right.
Live with pride. Live with pride. Live with pride. Live with pride, I guess. And then there's Nate. It says, hey, beautiful ladies.
Hey,
Hey.
Let's see. Okay,
Kelly
wait.
from
I'm trying to find
Michigan.
Shelby. I'm
Mhm.
waiting on. Okay, how was it coming out as a
Person of color.
Oh, I was like,
Especially back then.
What was that?
Especially back then. Back then. How far back we talking about? How many years ago were you 20?
10. Yeah. Okay, as a person of color, it's still difficult. Let me tell you how difficult. It's so difficult. But today is going to be a wonderful day for me because I'm going down to Pride. And not only am I accepted as being gay, as being an old lady, as being somebody wearing crazy rainbow clothes. And I can't wear my Crocs because my feet will hurt. Do you think?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so,
I got
and
rainbow
then
socks on.
I'm
Got rainbow
black,
socks?
and I just like all the things that, can sometimes cause the whole rhythm of the world to just like kind of shit on me. I'm going to be there and it's going to be celebrated by thousands of people down there at the park. And then you know what else? I'm like on this like food kick too, where I try to not like overeat. I've been losing weight, right? So now I have to go down to Pride and make this choice, of what kind of wonderful sandwiches I'm going to have, like I would like to have maybe
I'm
a
skipping
steak hoagie,
breakfast so I
right?
can eat down
Oh yeah,
there.
we ain't eating.
Yeah.
We ain't eating right now because we're going to Pride. And down there at Pride, they're going to have like funnel cakes and hoagies and all kind of good stuff. Yeah. So as far as coming out as a person of color, I didn't really actually come out. I knew I was gay my whole life, but I didn't actually come out till I was well into my 40s, maybe early 50s or so. I mean, I never came out. I never had the coming out party. I never had the, guess what?
Wait. Who had the coming out party? Anybody who had a coming out party?
No, but I heard the young people like it.
Do they have coming out? Yeah,
they think
coming out parties
They
now?
think they're going to have one, but it don't always work out like that. So, no, oh my God.
What?
Maybe when we get my knees fixed,
we'll have a coming out party.
And and I like officially completely retire.
Yeah.
We could just have a coming out party.
That's right.
We
should.
So anyway, what you're asking, and I totally do understand what you're asking. I'm just being funny. Okay, thank you. It's just that, yes, being a person of color and being raised in a Baptist world can be very difficult. I actually remember taking my last girlfriend to the church that my grandmother and them were going to. And I noticed one day, I mean, I was enjoying being there, but then I noticed that the preacher was giving me like this dirty, evil stare. Yeah. Like, how can you bring that evil into the house of the Lord? So, that's when I decided that that wasn't for me. Nope, wasn't for me. I'm okay. So I went to a few other churches. Like I took Judy to, remember Agnew's church?
Yeah.
And it was very nice. Reverend Agnew was nice and sweet. He's actually a friend of mine on Facebook. And I feel like he's got a genuine good heart. He may not believe in what I believe in, but he's not up there hating. So, hey, I'm struggling to let my friends
down. Can I fix things?
Oh,
so don't know what you're struggling about, but things can always be fixed, because the thing is, you can't change the past, but you can change what you do about it now.
You sure can. You can't change your past, but you sure can
decide what you do in the future. Now and future.
I think you can. You can't change it, but I think you can like smother a little butter on it or something. Like we don't know what you did in order to make your friends upset and feel bad. But, well, I'm not going to tell you send flowers like a husband.
When I've been better now, they bring up the past.
Oh, well, then maybe they're not the right
Maybe they're not the friends that you ought to stay around. Friends, right? Because friends accept people.
They don't. Hey, there's a couple things friends don't do.
Yeah.
They don't let friends drive drunk. And they don't make you feel bad.
Right.
Because if a friend makes you feel bad, then that's not your friend.
Right.
Judy has a lot of friends she made feel better.
Yeah.
Didn't you? Hey, Lavender, how you doing? How was that dance the other night? Did you have a good time?
Let me take something serious. I mean, I've known some people who where things have happened in the past where they weren't themselves and they got better, and they spent a year patching things up. That's true. I would say that, somebody I'm thinking in particular about this who's done it, I said, why? Why did it matter? Why bother? And this person said saying, because that wasn't who I was, but that's who they met, because they didn't know me before. And I just want to patch things up. And I said, well, let them go, because your friend stuck it out and says no. And this person was right, did patch it up, felt a lot better, got good friendship, but it took time.
Well, you know what? And that's kind of like what they do with AA too. One of those steps is to go out there and tell everybody that you've wronged, that you wronged them. So if in whatever you've done to that friend, it might have been an episode like that where you just wasn't well. In whatever way you weren't well, and able to like make it all better.
Yeah.
And I'd say, even if you can't make it better, if you make an attempt to make it better, at least you feel better and they'll feel better.
And here, I just want to be known for my hits, not just my misses.
I understand.
We all understand that.
Right. Yeah. That was, I'm known for my hit. Did I scare you? I missed.
So Nate said, my best friend came out to me today I cried because I was the first person he came out to. I'm so proud of him. Oh, Nate, you're gonna make
So
me cry.
Nate, did you know all along that he was gay and that you were just waiting? Because that's what a lot of us all know, that our friends are gay or whatever, and we're just waiting on them to jump up and tell us.
Yeah, and Kelly answering the person over here about friends. Kelly from Michigan says sometimes friendships only last a season. You may
Ooh.
need to let them go to have a brighter tomorrow.
Well, you know what,
Mhm.
Kelly? That sounds sad, but
But
you are right.
hmm
You are right. I've
hmm
had a lot of people come and go throughout my life, and I can like look back and laugh and think and
yeah.
remember a good time with them. But those
hmm
people may be somebody that I don't even see now and don't,
hmm hmm
has to pop up in your memories on Facebook in order to realize,
Yeah. Nate says, "Yeah, I kind of knew. Yeah, and
Yeah,
you just waited for him to come out." So I understand what you're saying about wanting to be known for your hits, but we can't control what other people think of us.
right.
We can only control ourselves. This is therapy 101.
Yeah,
We can only control what we do. And if we're going to be ourselves and our better self, it's for us, not for the world.
that's
It's
it.
got to be our better self for us.
Well, and
And we
that's
get to enjoy our world, and we're drawing the people we want in our lives who are going to appreciate who we are. We're going to have, because, I mean, come on, we could all think about our worst days and how we may have
beat
mistreated
ourselves
people,
down.
right? We could all think we all have had our worst day. We have all seen our
Now, the
worst
thing
self.
is, if you keep repeating those patterns,
Mm-hmm.
that's where the mistake and the troubles are. If you keep
Right.
repeating those patterns of being a messed up person and doing
Mm-hmm.
somebody bad, then there's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But if you made a mistake and you said, I'm really sorry, and, you move on and you do something nice and make it okay,
Right. And yeah. And
but don't be that person that, we all know about the person where they're abusive and they send roses, abusive and they send
yeah.
roses, abusive and they
You
send
take
roses.
roses.
Don't be that. Don't be that, because we don't want roses. We want edible arrangements. No, we don't want none of that. I'm being straight up serious. Right?
Yep. Yep.
I'm going to go get me a coffee refill.
I'll get it for us,
No,
okay?
no, no,
Yeah,
no. No,
yeah.
I'm right here by
I
the.
have
No,
no
no,
book
no.
review or anything with me
But
today.
you just talk about whatever everybody's talking about. They love you. Look, they love you. Look, they're so like, Judy, we love you.
Okay. Got my first Pride Panda today. Ooh, this is Mandy. Okay. And what do we got over here? When you're going to Pride? Yeah, definitely we're going to Pride. We're going to find out all month long how many Prides we can hit. You know what I'm curious about? With the current climate in the United States, I am curious to know if all the neighborhoods are going to continue holding Pride like they have been for the past several years. I mean, I need a little refill. Of course, are they good? We're going to Pride, so here's an old lady question. Do you think they'll have bathrooms there, like clean ones?
Stop it.
I, I
Hey,
can't have too much coffee if I can't
It
go to the bathroom.
depends.
Huh?
It depends.
Thank you.
Would you like
I
some?
need some more Splenda
Okay.
too. Thank you. Anybody else while eating poi? And so what was that? Oh yeah. I was surprised as anything. I mean, it took a couple years before it dawned on me. Here are all these little neighborhoods having Pride. At first, I was upset because I was used to there being one big Pride in Pittsburgh, and everybody came to it. And then it started breaking off because some people didn't like the way the big Pride was handled. They wanted other Pride to be more inclusive and all this.
Everybody wants to be the Indian chief.
Everybody wants to be the Indian chief. And then I started noticing all these little neighborhood Pride we were going. And I thought, when did neighborhood Pride begin? Because that's just phenomenal, right? I mean, we would go to the big Pride and hope nobody we knew saw us so we wouldn't get fired. And then, except that we see all our gay friends and other gay folks and go to other cities for their big Pride where we're kind of anonymous to the people who might fire us from our jobs. But we can celebrate Pride till all of a sudden, all the neighborhoods. I mean, I remember that in Dormont, I think we went to a small Pride there, and they had all kind of fun giveaways because there's all the businesses were celebrating Pride with us, and they had the stage up and all these musicians and singers and everybody, right? We went way out in the country to a small Pride in a small town there at the lake. And we got to talk with the mayor there and ask, what's going on? Like, He said, this is our first Pride, and he was all excited, right? We went to Millville and talked with the mayor there. He said, I was the first mayor to have Pride, in a small community instead of everybody going to the big picture. I was the first one that did it. We've been doing this for years. And they're all proud. And so I'm really, 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 really curious to see if they've been dependent on federal funding or if they'll go ahead and have Pride this year too.
I can't imagine federal funding.
No,
but anyway,
no.
this is my coach fanny pack.
Yeah. You going to take that today? And is that the fold-up bag or is that something else? We were looking at it. We were talking about a little fold-up bag we got from one of our swags so that we can carry a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, fold-up bag.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So we'll be able to take our wallets and stuff and pick up swag. Read them to everyone. Remember Tap Show Grannies. So,
Yep.
Oh, remember the tap. I thought we were going to do a tap show. Tap dancing. And then some ballet.
I don't have any tap shoes.
You
You know?
don't have any knees either. So we have, let's see, next thing, I know myself that even if people kind of know, it's best to let them come out themselves in their own time and when they are ready and have come to terms with it themselves. Right.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, Nate wanted a coffee with 2 sugars and milk also. Coffee?
Okay,
I thought you drink tea. I thought it was afternoon now.
Are you going to the parade or in the parade? We're just going.
We're just going and we'll catch what we catch.
Yeah, unless we'll
catch some selfies with the coolest dressed people.
Yeah, we'll do lots of selfies. I didn't pay to put the truck in to the parade, so and we cannot walk. That can't happen.
Ooh.
So you're doing the bikes on right or the bikes on dikes?
I'm riding my motorcycle. Make sure you come for a hug. Let's go to thank you for the roses. I'm thinking
that we're going to be there almost as you go into the park, Lavender. So, I mean, I'd love to say we'll stand out, but chances are everybody's going to be dressed kind of like us.
Maybe we should dress in drab clothes so we stand out.
No, there'll be them nuts down there in some kind of black stuff. You know? Did I say nuts?
You did.
That wasn't a very nice thing for Granny to say, huh?
No, it was not.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
After you get to be my age, you just call them as you see them. That's all. If they're nuts, they're nuts.
Maybe they just don't understand them.
You'll be them one down there in a bikini too, and it's 50 degrees out.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I do want to say that June 1st, 2025, Pride this year. This is so in the future, like 10 years from now, when we look at this video, we're going to wonder why were we dressed up in winter clothes? Because it is 50-some degrees out there. That's why. It is a cold,
Blue
cold
Opal.
day.
Today is your first Pride, I think is what you said. And you're coming out. Did you come out today or what? Anyway, I can't remember. But I did see where you said you were originally from McKeesport. You were born in McKeesport.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that cool? I mean, McKeesport's close enough to us. I could probably throw a rock. I could throw a rock and hit McKeesport. So what is in McKeesport that we like? What is
we
it?
like the river there. You like to fish.
Okay. Yeah.
I like that there too.
Well, every once in a while I look I'm looking for a little piece of land or a house right on the shore of the river right there in McKeesport. That's what I'd like to have. You know, I'd like to have a little piece of land that was cheap enough that I could afford to put in like a double wide. You know what I mean? A trailer or something.
Thanks for all the gifts, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. So we'd have a place to sit and fish. I'd come home every once in a while.
You come home.
You believe me, right?
And Nate, 50 degrees sounds hot. Yeah, if you're talking Celsius, then it's like you're burned up and you're in the middle of a fire. Here it's cold. 50 degrees Fahrenheit is springtime.
I want to thank everybody though for all the gifts and all the nice things you guys are saying and all the likes and stuff. I appreciate it and stuff. We are looking so forward to going down to Pride and having ourselves a good time. And I'm going to go down there and do some dancing on my good knee. You know, I am. I'm going to dance on my good knee. Get up on the good knee. Get up on the good knee.
Yeah, I've been seeing Mandy's on both the St. Eastern PA Pride today, and at the high school marching band will be raising the flag.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Now that's really
They
nice
must
when
not
they
get federal funding either.
Yeah, they're not gonna get it anymore. You know. They better hurry up and raise that flag before anybody tells. Yeah.
You know, I'm a poet and a playwright. I am used to no federal money. That's why we get to write and say what we want to, and that's why we're hated so much
Yeah.
by some people.
Is that it?
Because we got the freedom to say what we got the freedom
Thank
to be
you,
the
Lavender.
philosophers of the
Lavender
world.
gave us some donuts. I love donuts. Thank you. Yes, show up and represent. Well, see, also, the senior group that I go to every Wednesday is through Hugh Lane organization. So Hugh Lane organization is having a tent down at the Pride Festival, and they have asked all the old trailblazers like us to come down there and just pull up a chair, sit, represent, show people, what trailblazing's like, so that, when people are walking by, like, because there may be people that aren't aware that there's a senior group on Wednesdays that has coffee and laughs and has fun. It's like once they figure out
a group on Thursday after work,
and they can have lunch, and just hang out, and there's all kind of activities and stuff they do. So that's what we're basically going to be doing, is down there, representing and showing that, there's something else to do besides sitting in the house.
That's right. I thought the point of Trailblazers was to represent, was to also let people know that the gay people have been around since forever.
Yes.
Here we are.
Yeah. Yeah. And there was a little piece of me that wanted to stay home. Yeah. There was a little piece of me that wanted to stay home because I don't feel like it, right? But then after listening to Judy and how excited she was about Pride, and then when I got up this morning and I picked out my outfit, I picked out this outfit. This didn't fall out, and I thought, oh my God, how can I not go? It's not raining. It's not snowing. How can I not go? There's no excuse. It's free. Yeah. It's free.
It's free.
I'm going down there and represent and hang out.
Said, I can do what I do because of what you did.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nice. DJ, making it every day. Good morning, Granny.
Good morning, DJ. Good morning. How you doing? Thank you. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out, following us. I see Pontiac Curio is our new follower. And Quiet Storm. That feels like I ought to sing or something. Is a quiet storm. Riders in the storm. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Riders in the storm. Hey, Rogue Woodwin. Thank you very much for being. Hey, do me a favor. Everybody that's here right now, do the follow thing. Do follow so it can run down through the screen. And I'll do as many names as I can when you start following like that. I'll shout your name out. You ready? You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? So if you're not following, make sure you follow now. Make sure you say hi, say something on there. Okay, Penny Lizzie, Queen Edward. Let's see, me, I followed all of you. I know Lavender Granny or Lavender Menace.
Pride Thread.
Pride Thread, yeah. Hi, Miss Fitton. Leonard, hey, how you doing? Thank you very much, everybody, for all the follows. Because I noticed that we hit, I think it was 83,000 followers. And I was like, you know what? With 83,000, we ought to be able to hit, 100,000. I don't even understand. We've been around a long time. Let's see. I followed you
from Magnolia, Delaware.
Oh, that's great, Deborah. So what's it like in Magnolia, Delaware? Are you cold there too? Because Pittsburgh's been pretty cold these past few days. Are you two married together? Yes, we are. Well, I'm married. Oh, okay. She's married too. I was just joking with you guys. To me. Yes, we're married. We've been married almost 4 years now. We've been together 11 years. We met each other at the Ohio Women's Festival, and she stalked me. She seen me and she said, you know what? That is one fine sister. And I was just like, wonder who that little young girl is over there checking me out. That's what I said. Yeah. And I was like, she looked like she just keep checking me out. Every time I turn around, she was bumping me and everything, So next thing
Now,
you know,
if you met someone who said, "Are you on OkCupid?" I'm going to find you on OkCupid. I backed off.
okay, she didn't stalk me. I stalked her.
But the next year,
Are you in lesbians with each other? Are we in lesbians with it? I think we're in love.
I think we all in love.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are in lesbian together. Let's see. That's an
Hey,
amazing story.
Grandma.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you.
Yeah, we actually, for anybody who hadn't heard the story, that we did actually each go to the music festival the next year, where I actually found myself looking for Edie, not realizing I was looking for her.
That's right.
And
she
that's where we
found me.
actually really met, and she started following me when I was a puppy dog.
It was her with the duct tape. That's how she found me. She walked around with duct tape in her back pocket and bungee cords. Bungee cords and duct tape. You know, if you ever want to pick up somebody, that's a good way to do it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, blink twice. No, if somebody tried to rescue me now, I'd beat you up for rescuing me. Leave me. If they tried to rescue me, I'd beat them up for rescuing me. Leave me alone. I like it here. It's warm and dry.
It's warm and dry.
Yeah, there's a refrigerator there.
They got kitty cats.
Yeah. Well, those get on my nerves a little bit, but I mean, it's a small price to pay. There's so many benefits, you know, to be in
and
here.
there's only 2 cats. You know, you could be somewhere with 10 cats or 15 cats.
If she wasn't here to control me, I think we could get out of hand with the cats, because I would be like, somebody had kittens last week, but they don't want to give them away till they're like 12 weeks old. Yeah. Well, the hell, that's a grown cat.
I don't even know when that started, because when we were growing up, it was 6 weeks.
Right.
As soon as they're weaned off their mama, they can come.
Right. Maybe they were weaning them too soon. You know?
Gotta pull out my pride flag to attract another pride man because mine left. Well, you know what? Now you can go catch you one.
That's right. Catch one or two.
Better than that one.
You know, catch one or two. They, you know, because you want to make sure. Oh, okay.
8 weeks for a kitten is normally good.
Yeah, yeah. See, if somebody has a kitten that's 8 weeks old that needs a home, don't bring it here, because Judy said no.
Well, no, I didn't say no. I said you would have to clean the kitty litter.
It's not my fault. I didn't bring it.
Nate said, this is nice. Nate said, no matter how many times I hear that story about how we met, I still find it romantic.
Well, you know what? The other day, we filled out this thing. I don't think I got an email back from them, but they were asking for, what was it?
America's favorite couple.
Yeah, America's favorite couple. So I filled out this thing signing us up for America's favorite couple. And we had to send pictures and everything like that. So if by chance anybody hears anything or sees anything about it and you happen to see our picture pop up,
let us know.
Vote on it. Let us know what up and everything, because I would love to be America's favorite couple. I felt like we're at least in the top 5. You know, and the only reason we're not in top 2 is because, you know, other people don't know us. Let's see. You want about 4? No, I don't want 4 cats.
We took our pictures and sent it to U-Haul when we got rented a U-Haul, because they would put people's photos on it. I'm surprised they never came back to us.
Because we definitely look like we should be on the side of a U-Haul truck.
Right. We were all prided out as a lesbian couple second date. You know, they should have. Okay, this is something else. Okay, let's see. Let's see,
Penny Lizzie became the number 100 fan of our fan club. Ooh. Thank you, Penny. Ooh, Penny Lizzie. Penny Lizzie. Is there a song about Penny Lizzie? No, that's Penny Lane.
Penny Lane.
Oh, Penny Lane. Penny Lane. Penny Lizzie is in my. Is that Leslie or Lizzie? I think it's Lizzie. Because Leslie would be Lezz.
Penny Fizzle.
I think you should. Penny Lane.
Penny Fizzle.
Penny. It's
Penny Fizzle.
Where you see Fizzle?
No.
What's a fizzle? What's a fizzle?
Oh, there we go. Penny Lizzie.
I know that. Oh, what's a fizzle? I thought, I had to ask what a fizzle was, because Judy is well educated in lesbianology, speech lesbianology or something. And like, they'll be using terms and stuff that I don't know, because I was closeted and raising a couple kids. So next thing you know, somebody says something. What was one of them phrases you used? And I was just like, what's that? You know?
But anyway, Lizzie is for the middle name, or the middle name is Elizabeth.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's see.
I
I
think you
met
should
my
change it, though.
girlfriend at the grocery store. Hey, that's a good thing to say. Where did you meet your girlfriend and boyfriend? That's a good question.
Yeah. Where did you meet your partner? Where did you meet them? Tell us. Oh, I'm looking forward. Let's see. Good morning from Nashville, Tennessee. Good morning, Miss Taylor.
You know, because I
That
know.
sounds like a school teacher. Good morning,
Yeah.
Miss Taylor.
Good morning from Nashville, Tennessee.
Remember when we played school teacher?
Did we play school?
Good morning, Miss Mikeson.
Where's your homework?
Every time she does that, it makes me gets me all like warm and you know what is it? What do you call that? What is that? What's that feeling I get when she pulls her glasses down? Go ahead, do it again. Let's see. You met your boyfriend.
My boyfriend at a fireside.
Yeah, that's pretty much where she met me
Where
too.
was the fireside?
You met your husband at work. Okay, that's Miss Sparrow. Let's see.
I met my husband at
Torres,
college.
Thank you for following.
My girlfriend tried to U-Haul me.
I met my girlfriend at work. T did. Let's see. I was working, and every time she came in, she would ask if she needed.
I would ask if she needed help finding anything.
I know you did. I know you did. So, did you help her find anything? Tell me how it goes. Like, I mean, you got to keep it like kind of cleaned up, you know, because this is TikTok, and no matter what people say about TikTok, they will put us in TikTok jail. Let's see. I met my wife on Facebook dating. How's that work? Like, because I'm on Facebook 24 hours a day, and I ain't never seen a dating app on there. Oh, I guess I belong to like senior lesbians and stuff like that. So I guess they be trying to like talk to each other and stuff. I just, you know, I share things like, you know, don't you love the color of my hair?
I'm a happy Pride lady. We have to stick together during these dark times. Lots of love your way. Good morning from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Thank you very much, Kevin and Colby.
Well, still helping 8 years later.
Yeah, I know that's right. See, look at you. You should probably get one of them Girl Scout badges for helping the world.
So I'm curious how you meet somebody from work, because work is the place we were always closeted at.
They're helping the world one lesbian at a time. Shoot. I said, yeah, write that down. I'm helping the world one lesbian at a time. You know, I mean, sometimes, you know, you gotta be kind. You just gotta do what you gotta do. She was a customer. Okay. That was nice. I knew we had these other friends that remember she was she worked at Lane Bryant, and her partner came in there and she did one of them bra measuring things. You know, and generally I always back away from them bra measuring things because it makes me feel awkward. You know, don't it make you feel awkward when somebody measures you for a bra? How many times you been measured? No?
Well, no, because she was, maybe when I was age or younger, she was funny. She made it not awkward.
See, I think it's awkward. Have you guys ever been, you know, measured for a bra?
And Mike says, Happy Pride from Salisbury, England.
Yeah, yours knocked on the door. Wow. You know, we've always wished for something like that. You know, like
you just said someone knocks on your door.
I've told a lot of people, you know, you ain't gonna meet nobody just sitting at the house. They ain't gonna come up here and knock at the door unless they're delivering pizza. You know? Okay, Linda, you know about the very awkward. Well, they were doing it. Oh my God. wait. I'd like to be of a witness side. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that'd be funny.
My husband and I met at work, and we had to hide our relationship until we quit.
That was probably human resources stuff.
Yeah. Happy Pride from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Hey, happy Pride. Yeah, so.
Yeah, thank you for being so genuine. Enjoy your live.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody that enjoys it and everything. Do us a favor, send it out there, share it, tap on the screen, do everything you can do to help promote it. You know, tell all your friends about the cool two old ladies you see on TikTok and YouTube.
I like this message from Nate. It says, apparently when I was at work, my closet had no doors according to my boss.
believe that, Nate. I believe that. I've never physically met you, but we know enough. We've been around you long enough, probably past 4 years or so.
We've seen them on Zoom.
We've seen you transform from.
Right.
Do you still have blue hair? You know, or blonde? Do you have blue, blonde, or brown hair? Let's see. Literally so pretty. Let's see. You guys are so pretty. Oh, I'm so pretty. Oh, so pretty.
and so pretty and witty and bright.
Thank you very much.
Then when we met last summer, my husband passed 3 years ago.
But there was a light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
The husband passed 3 years ago, and now they re-met somebody else. So that's nice because you get another chance to live a nice life. Right. So many people, when they lose somebody like that, they sit down in the house and they watch TV and they feel like they've had their one love and they never have another one. Well, you know what? As long as somebody's going in that kitchen to cook, I'm going to eat. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You need advice. Well, honey, we are over 120 years of experience.
That's right.
You know, and we are full of advice.
And Katie here, I saw this, by the way, has half pink, half purple hair.
Oh, okay.
I bet there's no, I bet that Katie on there, not Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I bet there's no door in your closet either.
So, and she's blushing because you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bill caught something.
Let's see. Oh, St. Louis Slim is here. Morning, ladies.
Morning,
Coffee is on.
So, wait, I think, okay, you need advice. I'm waiting for you to ask me the question before I lose it.
Because you're going to get advice from us and from 50,000 other people, too.
You're right. That's ADHD coming in song. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
I should write a song book called This Is My ADHD, songs. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you can sell a coloring book online, 4 coloring books last week, then why can't I sell one about ADHD? Mm-hmm. You should keep track of your dads and see. He's probably selling your dad his books.
Yeah.
You know, that he's probably selling them right and left.
Mm-hmm. I take a look. So I have a girlfriend, right? But I don't know how to tell my dad. Ha. You know, how old are you? Are you still financially dependent on your dad?
Okay, this is weird. You get serious. Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead and be funny.
No. So what we always say is you want to make sure that you're financially independent and you're not depending on like your dad.
You're not going to be funny. I'll be serious.
Right. Yeah. You know, because
that was my first question.
Right. Because you don't want to be homeless. Mm-hmm. You know, homeless is not good, or unhomed is what they call it.
Yeah.
You know, because that's bad when you can't even keep up on the terminology about being unhomed and homeless. Mm-hmm. But, you know, once you got to find out, like, if you're able to take care of yourself and you're all grown up and everything, then you live your life. You do what you got to do. But if you're in your parents' house and you got to worry about being out hungry and cold.
You think they're not going to accept it?
You wait until you get into a comfortable situation, then you tell him.
I'm about to be 16 in a few months. 128 days.
I would tell him. Depending on how crazy he is.
Yeah, I mean, what is your dad like? If you don't know, because I don't know. I mean, parents are all different. So a lot of parents just like, okay. Or a lot of parents are like, okay, you'll go out of it. Or parents are like, stop it, or I kick you out of it. So it's really, I mean, what's your dad like? Do you know what he's like? Because chances are, if he's okay about the queer community in general, he's not going to kick you out. Let's see. Oh, honey, how is your dad? At 16, I'd probably wait just for your own safety. And somebody else is saying, wifey, you could try feeling out his reaction with hypothetical. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I told you, you're going to get advice for more than just Edie and me. and this is good. It's a different world too. I mean, we talk about my experience as a teenager, I wouldn't dare tell my folks. I wasn't even worried about being kicked out, but that was a whole different world then too. But when I came out and I was in college, I still didn't tell them because they were paying my tuition, and I heard about a lot of people whose parents quit paying their tuition. But on the other hand, if your dad, this is the new world, and if your dad is someone that would be accepting of it, and it's just, not going to kick you out. So that's what somebody said. Why not give a hypothetical and say, or, everyone other than my dad knows.
Sorry, guys.
Then you never even know if dad's waiting for you to say something.
Yep.
And a lot of folks are saying they would wait, but I think it's because we don't know what your dad is like.
Right.
And if it's scared to tell my dad because we're all scared, we're always afraid we're going to upset our parents and they're not going to throw us a pride party. But do you have everyone else's support then? Okay, somebody said, and it's like, yeah. Oh, I'm assuming you have their support. They always thought I'd be bi. Yeah, Edie's okay. She's all right. She's got this cough that comes and goes. It's like an allergy cough that comes and goes. So she's taking care of it. We might have to sign off early if we have to, just to get on moving to Pride. So let's see. And try and have some others to fall back on. And most parents always know. And I don't. Yeah, Canada smoke. Oh, yeah. No, that happened one time when we were getting all the smoke from Canada's fires were coming down.
That's what I meant to tell you. It's happening again.
Is it?
The smoke is coming.
Wow. My first celeb crush was Marilyn Monroe.
Oh my. How long ago was that?
So, well, it must have been the old movie, huh? My dad was strict. My husband's family is more accepting.
Well, you know what? I'm trying to, now that I've stopped coughing. Okay. If all your friends and your circle know that you're gay, chances are dad does too. He's just waiting on you to say something. Because nobody, I'm going to tell you, they ain't keeping that secret. They're talking about it. Somebody's talking about it. Somebody said, look what he's wearing or she's wearing or whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And then also the saying, she's literally so fine. I think you're also just bursting at the seams. Let me tell you this. My mom knew who I was dating because I would talk about the person nonstop. Chances are, if she's literally so fine, you are talking about her nonstop.
You know what, though? Things are different now. Everybody's got a cell phone. In the old days, our phone rang and your mom would answer it and she'd say, yeah, she's here. Hold on a minute. Judy, telephone, it's your friend so-and-so. And when that friend called about 10 times a day,
right?
It was obvious there was,
something going on here. So anyway, that's the advice. Marilyn Monroe was your first celebrity crush.
Today's the Pride Parade. Candy Lee. Today is the Pride Parade. We are dressed up and ready for Pride. We're going down to Pittsburgh, downtown down there. We're going to see the parade. We're going to get us some snacks, grab us some swag.
So let's see. When I came out to my mother, this is Kelly from Michigan, she started crying immediately. She thought I was getting ready to tell her I was hooked on drugs or pregnant. That's right, because we look so scared and they're thinking, what's the worst thing? And we'll just say, I'm in love with a woman. It's like, I'm in love with a girl. It's like, oh, okay.
Wow.
Whew.
Yeah, hooked on drugs or pregnant is pretty bad. But, I mean.
Oh, this is even good. When I told her I was gay, she hugged me and said, I've known forever.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice, Kelly. You're so lucky.
So who was your first celebrity crush?
Probably Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was just a young girl watching her Jodie Foster movies, and I thought she was so hot. And then when I look at her, it's not that she's so hot; it's just she's so gay.
Right.
And so I can just see it. Yeah, I can see it. And
I remember first seeing Jodie Foster acting as a kid in the show, and I was like, mesmerized. But the first celebrity crush I knew of was Kate Jackson.
Yeah. Is she gay?
No.
Oh, she's just cute, huh? Yes, Jodie Foster. I know Jodie Foster. You know,
And then Catherine Hepburn.
but I love that. What's her name too? Right now, remember, she's got really short hair. She's not gay, but her kid is gay.
Yeah.
Remember? Oh, geez, I can't remember. She's got really cute short hair. She's on these talk shows all the time. Oh, I'm sorry. So Janet, yeah, I always thought Janet was hot too. I did too, because Janet could dance, you know. And then I like the thing that Janet does. Look, I'm reaching down, touching it. I like that thing that.
You're mimicking the dance thing.
Yeah, like Janet. You know how she wears her jeans and her buckle, the way her buckle fits across her belly there. Yeah. It's just so sexy. Mm-hmm. It's so hot.
And you know, she's so much older and she's still hot.
But you know what? I bet you Janet Jackson. Wait.
More than it.
I bet you Janet Jackson take that wig off though, and all that makeup. It's scary. I bet you it's so scary. It's like, for the love of God, she's probably make you go straight. You know, you go to the bathroom, you come back and be like, oh shit, I'm out of here. Leap right out the window.
So this thing, Catherine is so classy. I had a crush on Catherine Hepburn. It didn't matter what her age was. The crush never left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And let's see.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was just thinking about Janet Jackson without her wig and her hair, you know, and her makeup and everything. Hey, thank you, Eileen.
Early 90s, Janet. Chuck Norris. Okay, so Chris Cooley, his first celeb crush.
Oh, you know
Chuck
what?
Norris.
He's messed up now too. How about that fake hair he wears? You know, and then I think he's got some kind of problem. You know, they're still using him for commercials, but he's got some. Yeah, he's like a delay. You girls are hilarious. Thank you,
Jen. What are the more of the first crushes? First celebrity crush.
Let's see.
My first celebrity crush was David Tennant. I don't know David Tennant. Do you? Is this the UK star? No. Then we'll have to look up David Tennant.
Thank you very much for the gifts, though. You know, we really appreciate the gifts because they put them in like this little account. And like twice a month, they send us this check. And it's not a lot because, you know, it is, you know, TikTok ain't going to let us have a lot. But it's enough that we can probably get like 2 pizzas a month, you know. So we're up to getting about 2 pizzas a month off of our TikTok money. Thank you very much, guys.
So mine was Sharon Stone, Basic Instinct. Yum. Yeah. And over here with a tennis player, first crush was Gabriel Sabatini. Do you remember?
No, but the name sounds really good.
Yeah. Yeah. My first celeb crush was Will Smith, woman hands down, Anna Kendrick. I don't know who Anna Kendrick is.
My other celebrity crush is Kit Connor. I don't know who that. We don't know who nobody is.
I know.
And
Connor and.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen them
boys band, Stray Kids.
I don't know if they can really sing. How about the fact that I think that's that group that they sing in English, but none of them speak English? How you teach kids how to sing in English when none of them speak English?
Yeah, well, they do it in opera all the time. They're singing another language when their first language is English, and they're singing it in Italian.
Okay. Let's see. You know, I can't even remember who my first celebrity crush was. I know, because they didn't have TV way back then, huh?
I don't know who Anna Kendrick is.
Perfect Pitch. Okay, we'll probably see her.
Pitch Perfect. No,
yeah. Let's see. My first crush was on. She was 3. Oh, Boy George.
Oh, Boy George.
I liked him too. You know, I think because his gender was so, you know, fluid that it was like, you know, we could like him as girls, we could like him as boys. I didn't want to like make a wild, passionate, crazy love with him.
We were just proud that he was out there on MTV.
Yeah. Come, chameleon. You come and go. Okay, wait.
And okay, so Nate's saying who this actor is in, but I didn't see Doctor Who. I didn't see Harry Potter. So but I should
Harry
know
Potter was on TV.
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't. I would not because it just doesn't do anything for me, Harry. I like Harry's glasses. Don't get me wrong. I do like Harry's little round glasses.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So we're going to. Yes, it was the best. I'm glad they enjoyed us singing, huh? Anybody that's not following, make sure you follow now. We're going to get ready and go, so we can get ready to go to the Ricky Lake. You like Ricky
Oh,
Lake?
Lucy Lawless. Well, yeah.
I don't know Lucy Lawless.
Zena.
Oh, Judy had it bad for Zena.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bought, when we first met, I bought Zena, what do you call it? Like what do you call that?
A DVD?
A book.
A
No.
book? Oh, comic book?
Yeah, I bought Judy a Xena comic book. And did I get you a little action figure too?
Probably.
Because, she had said how much she liked Xena, and I just wanted to it's hard to buy somebody something that doesn't like anything. So when you said you like Xena, it was like, ooh. So I forget where we were, and I left you and went into this little comic book store and bought you the Xena comic book, and it's in a little plastic sleeve and stuff. So
yeah. I'm obsessed with the actor
playing material on Harry Potter. We don't know. Let's see. Good morning, happy Sunday. Hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, Heather. Let's see.
Gabrielle was cute too with her long hair. It was sad when she cut it.
Oh.
So, okay, so we're gonna get ready to go to Pride, out to the parade and stuff.
How long we been together? Forever and ever.
You got a good forever or a bad forever?
No, we've only been together 3.5 years. We've been married, and we've been together 11 years. So, and I'm Edie.
I'm Judy.
And together we're the Rainbow Grannies. We come on here every Saturday and Sunday morning at about 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time. We are part of the LGBT plus community. We are, just getting on here. We have some coffee. We chit chat. We allow you to talk about whatever you want to talk about. And then we talk about whatever we want to talk about. We have some really cool moderators.
Yes, we do. And shout out to the moderators.
They help keep it all a safe, fun space. They make it where we can sit here and talk about whatever. You can talk about whatever. And any kind of hate that creeps in the door, boom. They don't send it out. They just silence it. So it still gets to sit in the background and listen, because that's why they usually
that's why they're here. That's why they're eavesdropping to begin with.
Right.
I want to know that they're
eavesdropping. They want us to know. They want us to know. We were lucky enough a few weeks ago.
Trying to come out.
Yeah. Remember a few weeks ago we were at that flea market, and that man came to visit us, and he's a follower and a friend, and he comes from Atlanta. Well, you know what? He must be one of those. He's not a hater. He's a wonderful man, but he sits in the background real quiet because we never see his name. He never types in there and says, "Hey, remember me?" Let's see. He's got blue curly hair and brown eyes. Boy, somebody's making you all warm and fuzzy.
I have a girlfriend at my work tried to get to know me, and I'm afraid to tell them I'm a lesbian. Oh, I have a girlfriend, and at my work, somebody trying to get to know me. But that
you should just say it. And I mean,
well, you don't have to say I'm a lesbian. Just say I'm not interested.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. If it's somebody else, that's kind of hard. Maybe they're just trying to get to know her, like as in a friend, not like I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Come on, Judy.
It's unclear what you're. It's unclear.
So it's
what
not
you're saying. Then.
Oh, and they will fire you. Well, don't talk about it.
No.
Then. If they're gonna fire you, don't talk about it.
No.
That's your personal business.
Right.
Just keep rolling. Put your headphones on.
So even if they're trying to get to know you, the friend, but you can't make friends with people at a place where you're gonna get fired.
No. And they probably think it, they feel it. They're just trying to find out. You know how people think it and they feel it's like, wow, wonder who she is. I noticed that little gay bumper sticker on her car.
Hey, I'm sorry. I protect my job at all costs. Now there are some people who are out no matter what, but I protected my job at all costs.
Yeah, but I've had a great time these past 10 years, 11 years or so, being out. I mean, I am out. I'm loving it. A chance to, my last job, I did not hesitate. And when I got to the first couple of days or so, I was a little hesitant. But by the time week 2 came in.
I lie and talk about men just to save my job. I understand. And you know why all the gay guys have a woman's name? I only learned it. I didn't know this all the years I've been out. You know how all the gay guys say, "Hey, Mary. Hi, Mary. the gay guys had a female name so that when they were talking with people and then people at work, they just said, "Oh yeah, I was out with Mary this weekend," so they could talk about their date without coming out.
Right.
And without giving details, like, we didn't say, "Oh yeah, I took Mary to, Rainbow Bar down the street or whatever, Stud Man, whatever." They didn't say that. But, and I understand about, so have we all lied about, well, I didn't talk about man to cover, but so I just did, omission. I didn't talk about my
Faded
personal
Wild
life.
says if not asking to flirt or date, then they're just being nosy. And this is true. A lot of times our people are just being nosy because they think it. They think it, they feel it. And
Because if they knew the queer community, like if they were allies, they would know not to ask. They would know not to help bring you out. They would know to wait for you to tell them.
Unless she thinks you're a hottie, and she's trying to find out because she thinks you're a hottie. You know how when the new girl comes into the bar, you got to be the first one to talk to her, because if you don't, 6 other ones got to her first. So this one, you're the new girl at the bar. And so
they're just being nosy. I don't fret it at work, but I always say that I have really good boundaries, and where I make my money.
No, you know what though? But you and I are out at your job.
Now I'm talking about when I wasn't.
Yeah, because I go to her conferences with her. Everybody knows I'm her wife, and they even ask, where's Edie at and everything like that. So.
But that's also now, and also Allegheny County were protected, but nationwide we're not. They might be living someplace where they're not protected, or they could be fired for being gay, and what, you're gonna hire a lawyer to fight it? You don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it is. It's way easier. Being able to work someplace where you can be out is really the best bet. But if you can't be out, I lived that life. I did, nobody really knew much about me because I kept to myself.
How they ask, go ahead, you read that.
Presentation of how they ask will reveal their intentions. Move accordingly.
Ooh, did you read that out of the, did that sound like one of them things out of the book?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Texas is like that. They will fire.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot of places are like that now.
But the thing is, I remember working a job where I had to stay closeted, and I stayed closeted. But boy, did I enjoy Pride! So that's the thing, to go out.
That's exactly it, Katie. That's how my world is now. I drop Judy's name constantly. It's like I feel sometimes it's weird. Sometimes, well, I've seen other people do it where it's weird too, and I think the reason they do it is because they're so busy letting you know that they have a wife, and these are straight couples, and that's only because they're trying to let you know so that you don't think they're hot,
so you don't hit on it. Because
because I have a husband,
hit on them. We're going to hit on every woman we see.
Oh yeah, they're so afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always drop what Edie's responding to is somebody who wrote, I always drop my wife in an interview. I don't want to work at a job who doesn't accept me.
Yeah. And you're lucky enough to have that opportunity right now. But there's a lot of people that don't have that opportunity.
Right.
Just happy to have a job. Things are, crazy. And with all the hate, I hate to say this, with all the hate that's going on in the government and everything, it's
Bye, Nate.
It's when you're afraid to say who you are.
And do you get backlash? Yes, these days, especially these days, I just want to leave the country.
No, I'm not going nowhere.
Some people do have a natural flirtation personality.
That's me.
So have discernment. Yeah.
That's me. I have a natural flirtation personality. Like, hey, how you doing? Yeah. See, it used to be I used to like work off of the charm of my smile and my cleavage. But see, now my cleavage is hanging kind of low, but my smile's still happening, huh?
Let's see. That's a good question. Why do a lot of straight women think that most lesbians want them? I have never had a crush on a straight woman.
Me neither.
It's
And if I thought she was cute,
people.
by the time she mentioned the fact of her husband once, that was enough for me. I don't need it. I don't, Wait. I remember somebody told me one time. Oh, do you think okay? I'm getting ready to say something that could be the death of could be us going over to.
Oh.
I had this woman tell me one
We might
time,
go on TikTok.
I don't
jail,
lick
huh?
it if it stick it.
Mhm.
That's what she said. Don't make me repeat it.
I won't. I understand. I agree. I want to leave the country too. Nah, I want to stay and fight. So, but yeah, no, that it's funny because that's where a lot of times we would, in the early days of coming out, and so coming out to straight friends and all this, and they'd want to go to the gay bar with us, and they would say, if it was a guy, they would say, "What if a guy hits on me? A woman? What if a woman hits on me?" And we would just look at them and say, "I should be so lucky. People are not hitting on you left and right at the gay bars.
That's
we
exactly
should be so
it. Faded
lucky."
owl. That's what they said. So, Judy and I are going to call it a day. I want to thank you all for watching us, hanging out with us. If you're not following us, make sure you follow us now so that you'll get a notification next time we're on live. We will be back.
Yeah. Happy Pride, everybody.
Hey, don't be surprised.
June 1.
We probably will go live today at Pride. I was thinking about taking the tripod and maybe just setting it up.
That would be good.
And just letting you guys see what's out there in the crowd.
That's a really good idea. Okay. Have a great week, everybody. Happy Pride. See ya. We're going to log off.